Hey guys, it's Christy. I am here to make a card with you today using some products from the Alleyway Stamps. I've got two stamp sets that I'm going to use. I have the Learning Curve, which is a great teacher themed set. It's got some great little icons and sentiments. And this one called Phraseology, which is like a word search and has lots of different sentiments and words hidden inside there. I'll put it up against the white and maybe you can see it a little bit better. Thanks, love, missing you, welcome, dozens and dozens of sentiments hidden in there. So you can circle those, you can highlight them, you can feature them in different ways, cut them out, do different things. So that's a really fun set. And I'm also going to be using this paper pad here by Pebbles. This is the Seen and Noted collection. This is in the July kit for the Alleyway Stamps, and just give you a really quick look at the papers. They're really bright and fun colors, great color palette, great different designs. Love this pad. So this is the card we're actually going to be making today. I've already done a trial run, and it has this great little pocket here that can hold a gift card. You can use these for teacher gifts, back to school, or you could also use different stamp sets and you know, feature different designs and do it for any kind of theme that you like. So anyway, we're going to make this card today, and the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is make the pocket. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing that you're going to want to do to make the pocket is to take a piece of paper and cut it down to 5 by 3.5 inches. Let me show you guys that a little bit closer. It's 5 by 3.5 inches. And then we're going to take a mini scoreboard, and we're going to score that at 1.5 inches and 3 3/4 inches. So we'll go to the 1.5, give that a score. And then we're going to go to 3.5 and then up 1/4 inch to 3 3/4. Score that. Then we're going to turn it and score at 1/2 inch. Alright. Set that aside. We're done with that. Then you're just going to take any kind of scissors that you use, and we're going to trim out the corners right on the score line. And then on this one, instead of going straight up, we're going to go at just a little bit of an angle. Okay, do that again on this side. And then again, just at a little bit of an angle. So you've got that shape right there. And then we're going to just take some adhesive. Actually, I'll just go ahead and reinforce those folds real quick. And you're going to see that one of these sides is bigger than the other. That's fine. You're going to want to fold the larger one down first, and then the shorter one will kind of center up in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and put a strip of adhesive down on the outside of that one, and then on the inside of this one. And then we're going to put some adhesive down on the bottom flap. We'll just press that closed. And there we've got a little pocket. It's perfect size for a gift card. Just take it out and show you guys. Just like that. Fits very nice. It gives like an 1/8 of an inch leeway in there so that you have just a little bit of room. And what I went ahead and did, just for a little bit of added whimsy, is I went and put a quarter punch in there. I don't know if you can see it, and just like popped out a notch just so you have a little bit of a design there. In fact, I think I want to make that just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to line that back up again. Hopefully you can, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there you go. Just give that a little bit. And then because that paper is one-sided in there, I'm going to go ahead and take this little border strip that was at the top of the paper. Just going to tear that off and get an idea what that's about. Trim that down, see if that fits. Alright, that should fit. We'll just put a strip of adhesive on the back of that. And then we'll just tuck that in on the end. Line that up with the edge. And now it looks like double-sided paper from the outside. So now we've made our pocket. We're going to go ahead and decorate it. I've cut out and colored 2 images from the Learning Curve set. I've cut out the stack of books and the bookworm. And I've colored those with my Spectrum Noir markers. And we're just going to take some Tombow Mono multi-glue. And we'll do the books first. Just put a little bit on there, just enough to adhere it down, but not so much that it's going to ooze out. And place those somewhere right about there. Looks good. You can actually use the grids on this paper to line it up. And then we'll take our bookworm and put a little adhesive on him. And we'll place him right about there. Looks good. Go ahead and press that into place. It already is looking pretty cute. So, alright, I've got a craft piece of cardstock here folded into a standard size card. And I've trimmed out a piece of pattern paper to give me just the tiniest little bit of a border. So I'm going to take that adhesive again and adhere this down. We'll get that centered on there. Alright, now what I've done is I've taken this phraseology stamp and I've stamped it on a piece of grid pattern paper there, and I've trimmed it up into a couple different strips to use, and I've mounted that on a piece of craft cardstock as well, just to give it some definition around the edges. We'll go ahead and adhere that down. And looks like we've got a little bit of overhang, so we'll just take my scissors and trim that off. Bottom looks good. Okay, now we can go ahead and attach our little pocket. You could also use this pocket, you know, to for Project Life or scrapbooking. You could just add it to different projects that you do. Center that one right about there. And then we're going to take the teacher sentiment, and like I said, this one's for a teacher, for one of my kids, but you guys could do all kinds of different sentiments. I'm going to take an acrylic block and a sheet of pattern paper from that pad, the Seen and Noted pad, and some Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And we'll just stamp that on one of these little speech bubbles, just like that. And then I'll go ahead and trim that out. Alright, and there's our sentiment. We're going to take a little bit of dimensional adhesive, since the pocket is kind of raised up and will be even more puffy once the gift card gets in there. We're going to put some dimensional adhesive on there. And just go ahead and place that on our card. And there you go. There's 2 different teacher gifts, and like I said, you know, this is a great project to use for all kinds of different birthdays, holidays, anytime you want to give a gift card, or, you know, you could even tuck a $20 bill in there or a $10 bill or whatever you wanted to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. By the way, Allie is doing a special for just my YouTube subscribers. If you go to her shop at the Alleyway Stamps, you can get 10% off by using the code TAWS Christy 10, and that's 10% off, good for 2 weeks from the date that I have this up, which will be July 30th, tomorrow. July 30th through August 12th, you can save 10% in the Alleyway Stamps store. So go ahead over there and check that out, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.